There we go, shortly going live. Bingo bango. There we go. That should be up and running. Hello, hello. I know it's slightly earlier than when I posted it, but Hobbs was behaving, so this is all good news for everybody here. Righto, we're ready to go see what the gym leader has in store for us. Hope your day's gone well so far. Just go through here. Gotta cut that tree every single time we go through here. To be fair, like, it's to keep you out in case you try to come here much earlier than intended. Only real ladies are allowed in here, as opposed to real men. Alright, now spoink. Deadly force of terror right there. Let's see. Let's try overheat. We could just miss, that's cool too, I guess. Which is good, because now our accuracy is slow. Good news bears all around. I'm gonna just go with magnitude. There we go, that worked out pretty well, I suppose. Hopefully all is well on your side of things. Much is calm over here. Magnitude 10, baby. Good thing we missed. Sealed to the opponent's move, so unless he has... Yep. He's got magnitude. Doesn't have Mega Punch, though. Oh, that's apparently way more effective. That's weird. I'm not used to Mega Punch being a good move. For Tiny Tank, at least. But the internet's actually behaving pretty well. Warm and sunny. It's just hot and sunny over here. Not my particular cup of tea, but what can one do? Do I need to move my fan? I can't tell. No, I can't tell. Because the AC's on, interfering with my ability to feel the breeze of my fan. Not to mention the fan above me's also on. It's a rough situation. Because the problem is my little tower fan is slightly broken. So if you want it to blow wind in your direction, you have to angle it. Because it keeps going towards its right. And there's a cloud in the sky, apparently. Like a big cloud, too. It is blocking the sun. Was not aware that there would be clouds in the sky today. Oh, right, I've not been paying attention. Someone is asleep. I don't even know how that happened. I don't even know. Where's... Okay, hang on, we gotta switch. We need you. We need... I guess I can't switch items around in battle. That's okay. That's okay, I can deal with that. There we go, there goes the cloud, out of the sun's way. Probably just evaporated on the spot. Couldn't handle the pressure. No, I don't need to use the bag. I want to go fly. I want to be free. Trying to think. Nothing exciting, I think, has happened recently. Just been doing the old song and dance here. Not even anything in the gaming world for me specifically. Just been chilling, relaxing. Oh, I will say, I don't have any videos planned to upload for this week. I was really tired Monday, like super tired. I was like, nope. So I was just like, I need a break. So that's what I did. So, no new videos. Next week should be on schedule. Back to the old grind. Familiar territory. But it'll do what it's due. Yep, weeks happen. I'm gonna actually turn my AC up and readjust my fan. Ew. Speaking of fans, let's go fly. It's a tough world I live in where I have to adjust my fan super crazy so that it actually blows somewhat in my direction. But it's in a good position now, at least, because it was basically blowing past my chair behind me. It's where most of the airstream was going. But at least I've adjusted the AC. True story. It was just always hot here. I don't even know what the temperature is currently. Last I saw was like 108 degrees. I was like, July needs to stop being July. Just needs to... I don't know. August tends to be hot too. September is when it finally decides to usually cool down. Wouldn't mind some more rain though. That would be nice. We had like a little bit of a storm during the weekend. It was only in the evening time. It was mostly windy as well. It wasn't like just a little flash storm, as it were. Oh, Nelly. No, I think the retreat is going to be a good call there. Excuse me. Firepower is weakened, therefore shall use a psychic move. You'll never see it coming from the psychic dragon. For alligator, I don't think we've actually seen one yet in this run. Could be wrong about that. Oh, I did see. So, there's a new game I'm currently playing called Trackmania. It's free through the Ubisoft store. It's also free through Epic Games Launcher, but it's gonna want you to it's gonna try to link you to an Ubisoft account anyway, so I'm like, you could just skip the middleman and go for that. But it's a racing game is what it is. Like, you race essentially F1 vehicles, but it's not what you would call accurate per se. It's more of a silly type of game. But the idea is that you go, you're put on essentially a random track through this pool of lists, and you race against other people. You race against other people live? I don't want Psywave, actually. Definitely don't need Psywave. But you race against other people live, but you don't directly interact with them. Like, you don't crash into them or anything like that. I don't know why I'm going back to Tiny Tank. That's habit at this point. But so the idea is you're trying to get the best time down for that racetrack. And you have a time limit, typically somewhere between like 5 to 10 minutes, depending on the map, the size and what time limits they put in there. It's a fun little game. I had Trackmania 2 from way back when, and that still has people usually close to 1,000 people still playing it every day consistently. So I was like, oh, that's cool. The free version is basically a remastered of Nations from way back when in the day. But I was like, it's cool to see that it's still up and running. There is a little bit of what I like to call the scumbag subscriptions, as is now becoming more prominent in video games, but it's necessary if you want to go to there's specific server rooms that you need to pay $10 for to access any of them. Other than that, if you just want to have fun racing, you can just download the free starter edition and then you just basically play against the random people. To be fair, I'm pretty certain the other games were I think Trackmania 2 that I got was $20, and then it had additional DLCs, if you will, to access other tracks. it's a little bit weird to explain, but it made a little bit more sense back in the day versus now of like, oh, you can pay $10 for a year subscription, and then you have to pay another $10 if you want to go back and race in those same rooms again and whatnot. And I'm like, that's kind of scumbaggy. Like, I get it, but and people will pay for it, but I have a feeling that will either they're gonna have to ditch their subscription-based plan early on, or people are gonna bow out of that game. Because it's definitely not as popular here streaming-wise in the United States as it is currently in a lot of Europe countries. But we'll see. It's nice to know that at least Ubisoft hasn't given up completely on that series yet. But yeah, apparently like it released back in January, and I completely missed that. That's unlike me. Alright, who do you got here? Your hobby's Pokemon training, my hobby is gym winning. It's a real hobby. Don't judge it. But yeah, so at least I've gotten back into the whole Trackmania racing thing. Super effective. Kind of sad you didn't knock it out in one go, but I mean, it is what it is. You just use Thunder Punch. We'll be good to go. No real new games. I did beat the Elite Rocket Go leader thing. So I'm just facing now I just face basically the Rocket Grunts to go grab more like Shadow Pokemon essentially. But I'm done with the whole challenge list. Yeah, no, I'm happy that all worked out. Because that was gonna be pretty tricky, but got it in the end. What will be interesting is the next. I say next week, but it's gonna happen sooner before that. But it'll be whatever next elite skill thing is gonna be about, because we're supposed to have 2 weeks that are battle themed. This first week being the Go Rocket event. So it'll be interesting to see what the second event will focus on. Because there's 2 other ways of battling, right? You can do battles against, like, the gyms. The leaders are pretty rough. Gotta get the right Pokemon for that. But there's two types of other ways to battle. It's the gym battles, and then it's the PvP battles where you battle against another person. And it'll be interesting to see what will be the next week's list of things to do. I would rather honestly have it be, like me personally, have it be the gym, go knock out other people's gyms, or at least battle in gyms. Because that's pretty easy, at least where I live. Like, I have no problem knocking out my own gym so I can fill it up with other people's Pokemon and then knock them out pretty quickly. But at least the plus side is if I at least have to fight against other trainers, I at least have the Go Battle League, so long as that's operational. That's all I need. It takes like one of my fears is that the skill, like the elite skill, will be get a win streak of some number against other people, which I'm like, that's technically not skill, that's a little bit of luck. And I'm like, and the other problem is that I'm now, so in the Go League, I'm rank 4. Like, I'm not like super high up in the top, but I'm high enough where it's not like what we would call just fodder cannons of people just throwing out Pokemon just to get. Yeah, I said 4, so it's 90,000, rank 90,000 in the Go League. pretty high. Nobody can stop you. Bubble Beam. I was hoping Air Cutter was going to do it. It did not. I was kind of hoping. Oh well. But I would... Nobody can stop you. You're like the rain here. Just keeps on coming. Doesn't stop for nobody. Too bad he used the super potion, though. Weird that it's a trainer that doesn't normally have potions, but I'll take the hits where I can get them. But yeah, even at rank 4, like, it's usually other people trying to compete to get up even higher the ladder rather than just fulfilling a quota of the day, as it were. So, we'll see how that all goes. But that's why I would rather have it be like gym leader stuff. And you never know, it could be a mix of both, honestly, of fighting in gyms and facing people, other people. But we'll see. We shall see. Yeah, just gonna have to stick with quick attack. This is a bad lineup right here. I'd like another quick attack, Kyogre. Just saying. It would be nice. See, that is not at all what I wanted. The rain is falling down. But yeah, no, at least I did one of the elite skills. I'm like, for me at least that was more reasonable than trying to do 50. No, I wish it were raining for real. It's just Kyogre made a drizzle. I wish. I don't even think we're supposed to have a chance for rain at all. I know closer to the weekend there's like a chance to do it. I just don't know specifically when and if that's changed by now and whatnot, but it was supposed to be Thursday last I checked that there was a chance for rain. But we'll see. We'll see how it all goes down. It's just supposed to be hot, sunny, and bleh. Yep. I do remember that. I do remember that. Togepi. Togepi. At least I can use this water move. Because the rain is still falling down, which means I am now at maximum power. Beautiful. Ugh. Could it be just worth a little bit more? Ugh. Alright, and now I have to go face that girl, the picnicker I think she usually is. Excuse me. Alright. Now, Blissey, fly me to the Pokemon Center. Alright. Go heal up and walk all the way back. It's a good life we lead here. Other than that, can't think of much else of what's happening in the world. Just been doing my usual. Alright. Alright. Hang on a second. We forgot to do several things here. I need that to be registered. I need you to move up the top of the list. I actually will go ahead. Oh, I don't need it. Never mind. We're good. We're good. Alright. Use my bicycle. Pedal with my short little legs. And then, ba-doop. There we go. There was the Ubisoft like forward event, which was their essence of showing stuff off. That's because E3's not a thing this year. There wasn't anything really super cool. Like, I watched it to see if there was something that I would like in there, and as it turns out, nothing really cool. Like, there's the new Watch Dogs Legion game, which is pretty, like, it's pretty cool mechanics. We'll see how it's like when it's actually released and all that. But that's like their big new game other than Assassin's Creed Valhalla. But again, probably not going to get that immediately as well because recently... oh god, hang on, let me wake somebody up. This is important. Recently, when Ubisoft has been releasing a game, it's extremely buggy and unrunnable, like day one. So I figure I might as well let them work it out. There's no rush to try to buy their new games currently. Just let them figure out what's wrong with it, get all the bugs is fixed out. And it's like it's one thing to have, like, you know, a glitch here and there and whatnot, but like a good chunk of their games were like in an unrunnable condition on most platforms. Like it was like, or at least I should say most PC platforms. And of course, you know, that's where a good chunk of, you know, Ubisoft players are still PC based rather than console based. So it was kind of like, can't really ignore this trend at this point. Alright. I mean, Moltres is injured, but I mean, it's fine. That's fine. This is good news. We're ahead of schedule where I normally would be at, but I haven't had to do as much training as I normally would, so... That's good news. Usually by the time I'm facing Erica here, I'm usually at about 12 hours in, give or take, you know, 10 minutes. Technician Christinio. It's a good name. Strong name. No, Hobbs is passed out. He's had a long day. He's had a long, long day. It's not easy being a cat. Making it drizzle! This is fine, I've done this properly. Can't interrupt the video, it's true. Rue's good, he's back temporarily with Brad. He'll be back later on. They needed him. They just needed Rue and Ditto out of the house, just for, they had a mechanic coming over, I think, to fix the plumbing, if I remember correctly, specifically for the... Yeah. So, and on top of that, so they just needed them out of the house for that day. Which I was like, that's fine. And then it'll be back. They'll be back by the end of the week, if I remember correctly. So we'll deal with those as they come our way. Ba-ba-doom. Luckily, Hobbs didn't learn that there was a vicious animal in his house until Ditto came with Brad to come over. He heard. I knew something was up because he was sitting in the hallway in full alert. He's looking at the door. I'm like, well, somebody must be over. Oh yeah, we defeated Erica. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Just another day in the office. To be fair, like, Hobbs can hear me when I come down the stairs. Ooh, Hydro Pump. That's actually not a terrible move. Hold on to that just in case. I'm gonna actually... Whoops. I meant to fly, not look at my bag. Bags don't fly. Little Blissies, however, they do fly. Don't question it. There we go. But yeah, Hobbs can hear me coming down the stairs in the morning time. He usually gets super excited. So the fact he can hear a dog walking around on tile, it's pretty much somebody blasting the William Overture, you know? That's like, oh, something's here and I don't approve. Alright, now I got these Snorlaxes to deal with. Right? I hear you on that. Gotta use up all those revives and potions. Luckily, because I was able to defeat mines, like, relatively easy, it's still, like, I didn't end up wasting as much revives and max revives. Every Pokemon, yep. I wish. That would be nice. Heal up your Pokemon between every fight. The big problem I actually had, like, Serena had Lapras like one day as her starter, and I was like, oh no. And the real main problem was my Metagross wasn't strong enough that I could take Lapras out with just Metagross. That was a big problem I had. Like, I would use one shield, and then it wasn't, like, he didn't have enough HP left to handle the fight afterwards. And so I was like, ooh, Lapras is a tough one. And, like, especially as fire-breathing dragons. I feel like if he didn't use his shield, then it would have been a different story. Would have easily defeated the Pinecone. But yeah, no, it's... With the leaders, with the Go Rocket leaders, you have to be smart about how battles work out. That's not... It ain't a pushover. I'm gonna do a little overheat because this is... Oh good, I became confused. Righto. Alright, gonna use fire this time again. Please. There we go, Tiny Tank. Snap out of your confusion. You don't need it. Alright. So now do I just use overheat again? Yeah. Why not? Oh, my speed! No! What if somebody... Oh, why... Didn't need you to miss. It was not necessary. Good thing you missed again, because, you know, I would hate to think your accuracy hasn't changed. There you go. That's all I wanted. That's all I wanted from you. Alright. Matang, yes! And a Metagross. There we go. I shall use Overheat because it's my last one, so why not? Whew! I knew that it's a strong move, but I didn't realize I would give Tiny Take a run for her money here. Righto. Bring out my Metagross. Like, this is a Pokemon. Alright, hang on. Poor Eye isn't gonna last much longer against the wind. That's what happens. Still a little bit tired. Not as bad as I was before, though, that's for certain. Alright, I'm gonna do a dig, because this will be effective. Wild Matang. Evil Matang. Oh, I need more power. Oh good, and he increases defense. That's something that could happen occasionally. Doom Desire. Oh. I do need my heating pad. Oh. Because its defense rose. Oh, and it used Reflect too. I hadn't seen that. Right, I'll use my wing attack. That's good. That's good. Lady Mia. Now we'll get it. Alright, here we go. I knew it. I knew what you meant. Alright. Metagross. Nice bike. Hand it over. Yep. Yep. Alright. Servant Marcellus. Totodile. We meet again at last. Alright, I'm gonna try Meteor Mash. I don't think it's as effective. No, it's strong, don't get me wrong. But Steel against water doesn't work as well. Doesn't work as well the other way either, usually, but, I mean, it's fine. Ooh, you have a Kyogre. I'm sensing a water theme here. They're making a drizzle! Okay, I'm gonna stick with Wing Attack. So that's a critical hit, which means, unless if I get it again, Wing Attack won't knock it out. So the only thing left to do is to use Meteor Mash. Ugh. It did more damage, for sure, than what Wing Attack would have done. Whew! Whew, Nelly. Did not think that was going to be that strong. Alright, and Water does no more damage to Steel. This is good news. Oh, and a Dragonair? You're just loaded today, sir. Why do you want my bicycle if you've got all these great Pokemon? I'm just saying. Alright. Switch him out, because he's not going to last much longer. We'll send in our Dragon. Good news, we have Dragon moves. Oh, good. Outrage. That's fine. I shall use my Dragon Claw. Yes, Dragonair is cute, but a deadly force to be reckoned with. Knockout. I'm gonna need to go heal up, aren't I? Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So this is gonna be battling for quite a bit, because there's a lot of trainers as we try to get down to Fuchsia City, both sides of it. However, that's all gonna be useful, because we're gonna boost up our levels so high. Because the thing is that, like, we'll still do our usual tactic of buying a bunch of revives on hyper potions. That's always a good strategy. But the big thing with the Elite Four is that we have to memorize at least what Pokemon that they've got as a whole, especially the first ones. Like, for instance, usually when I go against the Elite Four, I just need to know who the first... I was just trying to actually just fight this guy. It wasn't working out. But usually I just have to know who the first Pokemon in their lineup is. And then I send out the correct Pokemon for that battle. With Randomizer, I still have to do that, but I also need to keep track of what other Pokemon they've got, so that I know to keep a Pokemon alive for later on and whatnot. Or if I'm like, okay, if I'm like, I need Metagross for this fight, and he gets knocked out, I have to be like, right, I need Metagross back alive, so I gotta spend the revives in the battle to get him back in the fight. So, because at least like with Lorelei, I'm like, right, it's all gonna be, you know, water ice Pokemon, so my electric Pokemon, you know, needs to stay with me. Can't lose him. Randomizer could be anything. The only thing we know is that our rival should have his Electabuzz. That's about it. It doesn't get... Oh, I have Thief, that's right. Not that Dragon Claw wasn't gonna do the trick. I wasn't unknown, though, which is cute. You little rat? Sir, please. Call me Vermin. Alright. Just more of this. More of that. Next contestant. Technically, I didn't bump into you, but I mean, it's fine. Let's not get bogged down by who said what. Alright, yeah, Lister Purge. I'm gonna start opening my snack, though. Need to regain my strength as a Pokemon trainer. And we'll go for the Psychic again, because it's just working well. Yes, yes, yes. Yes! Kaboom, baby! Next! Let's have ourselves a good time. No! I'm on a bicycle. Can't have a good time on a bicycle. It's just, gotta keep up your strength, it's true. Can't be lax. Burns way too many calories fighting all these Pokemon. A seal, indeed. You know you've played too much Pokemon whenever you try to use the word seal, you try to spell it as S-E-E-L instead of S-E-A-L. Just how it is. That's how I know how to spell words, is I try to spell it like a Pokemon, and then I correct it. That'll do. That'll do indeed. Don't make me mad. You wouldn't like it when I'm angry. Alright. More switching today. This is all necessary, though. We gotta get everybody trained up. If this were like, I think it's black or white, X and Y, there's a lot less switching around. More or less. I'm less concerned about the exact order, because everybody gets, once you have the experience share all, it's much easier to keep everybody leveled up. Yeah, I'll go with Icy Wind. It's gonna be good enough. Ooh! I don't believe we've seen no Rayquaza. Probably. There you go. Alright, so that's that mini gauntlet done. But we still have plenty of trainers to find out here in the wild. Good old water to wash it down. Loomis. A Loomice. A Lice Man, I don't know. Huh, alright. I thought ice was effective against Bug. I'm wrong about that, so we'll go back to Psybeam. Psybeam is also not that good. Nothing's just good against bugs, are they? That's just what I've come to realize. Thunder Punch then. Alright, well, at least it knocked it out. That would have been embarrassing had that not actually done that. That'll work for me, though. And Krylia. Good thing we're switching it out. Glail would have had an interesting time. Because he's all about special defense, or at least Kyogre is, like, strong. Alright, here we go. Little water spout. Just so. Woo! Alright, sir. No, sir. Hang on. Nope. There we go. It's a little bit more difficult. There's no getting rich quick and battling kids. I protest. I battled a lot of kids to get as rich as I am, sir. Alright. Oh, I forgot to switch you out. That's a problem. Because now I'm just going to have to just use Psybeam to get rid of you quickly. Oh, thank goodness you missed. Thank goodness. I knew there was a chance you were going to have fighting type moves. I'm just happy. Though it did miss with one of the more powerful ones. I'm just saying. Loudred! Galeo, God, come back. We need you on the back lines. Gotta make it rain. Gotta make it rain all day, every day. Alright. Thinking water spout. Excuse me. There we go. Switching around Pokemon, it's all what I do. It's my job, it's my life, it's my skill. Alright. Hang on, has Witch King got more health? Oh wow, alright. Metagross is now my front leading man. To be fair, we like that. It's gonna be just fine. There we go. It's the only way to keep yourself sane. Lady Jessica riding a bicycle. Not del say. Alright, this should be a cakewalk here. What's it? Fan piece are ground type, so I mean it's gonna be a sad day when I use my super strong move. And then it's a Why-Not, which is a water type. Slightly unfortunate, but we shall make the best of our situation. Yep, quick attack, I suppose. Fight at man-to-man style. For saw attack. And then it'll hit me. Like, I've never understood that move specifically. Like, how he sees a move in the future and then hits you with it. Like, when you're not looking, even when he does, like, his side beam attack. Yeah, there you go. See, there's the future sight attack. I'm like, you foresaw an attack. I'm like, but how? How does it? It's confusing. Like, mechanically speaking, from the game's perspective, it's confusing, but it is for a nice trick you could do of hopping from one lane to the other. Let me see here. No, I was just trying to press start. I was just running. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 boop. Alright, Machop. He actually has a fighting type Pokemon. So normally he has a Machoke. So it's kind of cute to see that he has a Machop. Because it's like, yeah, you gotta trade a Machoke away so you can have it be a Machamp. So that's very interesting. Like the randomizer just... Okay, there we go. Yes. Making sure our lineup is still good to go. That's all I wanted. Just to make sure we're on the same page. Alright. No, I'm starting to feel slightly sleepy, so I'm now trying to pump up the old adrenaline. Bada bing, bada boom. Blah. Alright. To be fair though, I do need a nap. That's not disagreeing with my brain. I know he needs a nap. I try my best. Thank you very much. I do like the randomizers quite a bit because it challenges me to stay on my toes. Because typically, even amongst like the trainers, there's always a theme of Pokemon that they've got. Like with the, these group of guys, the cue balls, the bikers. In the normal game, they tend to lean towards like the fighting types, poison types. So you're like, okay, so flying, ground, the usual stuff there. And typically, especially like in these early gens, you'll see Pokemon appear throughout, like multiple cue balls will have Machops and Mankeys. So you're like, well, that's just how it's going to be then. But at least with a randomizer, it forces me to adapt, stay on my toes, think about my next move. Because in a normal, like, you've seen it a couple times as I've been talking here, explaining something, but I will just go into a cruise mode, just start doing the normal thing without paying attention to what's actually happening. It's very easy to do that, because I played Pokemon for quite a bit. Like, not in a competitive sense, just over my lifespan, starting with Red version, of course. And when you've played a particular version of Pokemon over and over again on top of that, there's always, you're just like, yeah, I know how this is going to go. I know which move I'm doing. I'm just going to keep using it until one of us gets knocked out. Here we go. But yeah, I enjoy. Got that experience. All of it. Yeah, so I just kind of sit here, just go, just in cruise mode. Just cruising down this hill. But Pokemon's nice for, in that sense, for chatting and interaction, because you can just be like, yep. Like, if this were like, for instance, if this were Metroid Prime, like, it would require a little bit more of my focus, because it's a first-person shooter, essentially, with platforming experiences. And while I could still talk, it means I have to kind of keep dividing my attention between when I have to look at what's happening on the screen versus, you know, being able to casually sit back. There's not a lot of that sort of auto fighting going on, whereas here I can just be like, I'm only worried once I see the health drop just a crazy amount. I'm gonna try Magnitude 4. I think that is the lowest we've actually seen it. Like, it doesn't get lower than that, although technically it does. It just typically doesn't. It's more likely to be 5 or higher. At least the 10 is pretty nice. Let's not beat around that bush. Would rather see those 10s every day. Got a Flareon. It's got a lot of Pokemon, actually. I didn't pay attention to that either, coming into this match. Oh, wait. Duh. Magnitude. It's right on it, because I used it last time. Alright. Well, good. Good. You have Moonlight. Alright, I'm gonna try Mega Punch. I think it's actually just about the same amount of damage. I'll try Magnitude again. Magnitude 5 should be weaker than the Mega Punch. Yeah, it's pretty close damage-wise. I need to retreat you is what I need to do. Alright. Metagross. Good old Vice Grip. I'm gonna do a Dig Attack. Can't use the Wing Attack on me because I'm too cool for school. Alright. Tiny Tank, 529 experience points. A-Palm. What? There's actually, like, what is it? I think in one version of Pokemon, there's actually a place to get A-Palm pretty easily versus, like, anywhere else in the game. I think it was Black and White. Hard to remember off the top of my head. But it's like, basically it's like a little cliff area that you have to navigate to, and it contains just A-Palms for days. Good times indeed. Yep, going back with Metagross. He's a good friend, and just a swell man of a Pokemon. Alright, I shall use Meteor Mash first. Righto. Oh, Hobbses, you look so sleepy. That's what I want to be. I want to be asleep. Hobbses. Alright. No, stop. There we go. Gotta run up against this wall and then start mashing the A button. Because boy, oh boy, does the auto controls not work. No. I'm not very good at this game. Doesn't help that I'm feeling quite sleepy, so my reactions are slow. Nice speed though, honestly. I'll take it. Alright, well, at least we made it to the bottom of said hill. Treats for everyone. Nope. No. Doop boop boop. Alright, first things first, we go into here. And heal up. Start your Pokemon to full health. Yes, indeed. Alright, hold on up here real second. And then we want you, right? In this house here. The move deleter! Yes! I would like it to do that. I shall make him make Witch King forget his flash! The bright flashlight of doom! Yes. If I need it, I can always reteach it to somebody else. Alright.
Excuse me.
I don't know if I need to replace it currently. Steel Wing actually wouldn't be terrible for him on the account that we face a Steel Pokemon. Superpower! Rock Blast. Yeah, I think Steel Wing is actually going to be pretty good. Oh, he can't even learn that. Righto. Dream Eater won't work. Hydra Pump. If you can learn that. Okay. Who was gonna learn that? Okay, Kyogre at least makes sense. Superpower? I just want you to have another move, if I'm just being honest. Powder Snow? Nope. Moltres can learn it, though, which is unusual. Nope. Milk Drink? No! Okay, but Tiny Tank actually knowing that would actually be good. The question is, can I switch it out for a move? Because I have Overheat, Mega Punch, Fly, Magnitude. Actually replacing Mega Punch may not be such a bad call. Like, it's a little weaker. Mega Punch is a little bit stronger than Fly, but it's less accurate. And I have these other moves which are actually quite good. Like, its power varies there. Because Milk, if he can heal, basically, if Tiny Tank has a healing move, we can effectively use her as a wall if it's done correctly. There we go. So basically, like, rest. Make my opponent suffer. Alright. Did I actually heal my Pokemon? Yes, okay. I will take a save here. We're gonna go into the Safari Zone. There's a lot of items there. Plus, we need, someone's got... No. No, yes. No. Someone's got what I want, right? Hang on a second. I get confused. What I'm supposed to have and whatnot. Okay, because we get the gold teeth and surf inside. Give the gold teeth so we get strength. That's the order of events. We're on it. That's how you know how sleepy I am, as I forgot the exact order of events. We'll go back and do right side trainer facing shortly. We just want to get this one out of the way because it takes the most time to do so. Welcome to the Safari Zone! Yes. Alright. Let's see if I can still stay awake. Boop, 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 boop. And just casually... Oh, okay. Comes with the territory. Like, because I've played so many Pokemon, like, it's easier for me to remember what types they are, because I've done it so many times. Like, I see a Charmander, it's not... I'm like, I only have to remember, like, who's got water or ground type moves when I see a Charmander. Or I'll see, like, a Charizard, and I'm like, okay, now I can add Thunder to that list. And Ice will actually deal normal damage to a Charizard. Because Ice does... Ooh! Hello, friend. I have to run away. I'm sorry. But Charizard being a fire flying type... Oh, there is one up there. I forgot. I could have easily grabbed that. My mistake. Oh well. Oh well. One black belt. But yeah, Charizard being fire flying means that he takes double damage from ice moves because he's flying, but half damage because he's fire. So ice moves do essentially normal damage against Charizard, one of the few times that works out. Oh, there is an item up there. Not very good to remember where the things I'm supposed to do, specifically in the Safari Zone. I hope I'm also going the right way. So we found a Vigoroth and a Slaking in the same area? How's that possible? For a randomizer too on top of that. Watching carefully. So here's the thing about the Safari Zone, right? So you have the ball, which just... it's basically like a slightly better Pokeball. Like, not really much better. I would rather have Great Balls. That's how much, like... that's how good, not good they are. If you throw a rock at a Pokemon, it makes them easier to catch, but they have a higher chance of running away from you. Using bait lowers their chances of running, but also makes them harder to hit, to capture. So... oh, dang. I actually just want the Slaking just because I usually don't have it. And I currently don't have one in my Pokemon Go set. So I figure we'll just add it here. Call it goods. There we go. I don't really want it. Not in the sense of I want it on my battle team. And I always forget specifically if I need to... I think we need to go backwards. I think. I could be wrong. Oh, and a Persian. Team Giovanni's favorite Pokemon right there. No, we're good. I'm doing this correctly. He is. He's a huge boy. Oh, and a Kangaskong. It is... this is basically the land of the kaiju here. Oh, and we found Recover. Don't even need Milk Drink. Alright. It basically does the same thing anyway. Found some retro mail. What? Good thing we got all this mail that we can't send it off to. Alright. Go down here. We grab this item right here. There's the gold teeth that we need. We're gonna go back up here. Grab this item. Found flamethrower. Alright, sir. Give me my prize. I need this. I need it. There's my HM03, so I can now surf for days. Alright, I will. Oh, we have actually a good number of steps. I was not aware of that. Oh, TM case. Duh. Teach surf. Okay, so my water Pokemon can't learn it, but the flying dragon... okay. Good thing he had an extra move that we couldn't teach him, so... that works out well. Flash for Surf. I will gladly take that. I don't even want to understand how that's possible. Sort of the hijinks of the randomizers. You truly never know. Because I haven't randomized completely as far as what moves they can learn. So it's just like, yep. You can set it so that any Pokemon can learn any HM, which does make it a little bit easier. I just wanted to know if there's a path over here. Oh, hello, Blastoise. Nice to meet you. I'm gonna run away from you, though. I'm gonna run away. Yes, alright, we'll go back this way. Just looking for some more items. I'm hoping to at least grab that one before time is up. Alright. Going on down, and up, and over, and down. Alright, who's here? More Persians. More Persians. Alright, and then up, 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 over. Starf berries. My favorite. 67 steps. So we will reach the end of this. What is a Starf berry? Sharply raises one stat in a pinch. Interesting. So I don't even get to choose which stat to just will raise it? Interesting. Like, I guess if you were completely out of berries, that would be the way to go. Yeah, I wish I could grab that item. Time's up. This fire game is over. I caught my fair share of one Pokemon. It's fine. Alright. Next up on the list. Fly, yes. I can use Milk Drink outside of battle? That's cute. So it shares HP outside of battle. Interesting. Interesting. I did not know Milk Drink could do that. I at least saw some good ones. Oh, right. The whole purpose was to go flying. So we'll have to test out Milk Drink. I wonder if it drains its HP to heal a Pokemon kind of deal. Like equal balance kind of thing. I should have actually just flown to Lavender Town, if I'm being honest, because that's where I'm gonna go. I'm not even trying to heal my Pokemon. It's a weird thought. There we go. Oh, right. No, there's a person with strength. We don't need it right now, thankfully, though. So this isn't... It's not as big of a mistake as it sounds. I just gotta remember, actually grab strength. Don't let it be like the bicycle incident. Nobody wants to repeat that. And we can't use Surf anyway, because we need... Can we? No, I'm pretty certain we need... We can use Strength currently, but we can't use Surf. We need Koga's badge. Yes! That's why I wanted it. Overheat actually will do pretty well, I think. Alright, well, we were this close to knocking out Articuno in one go. They are slightly weaker currently on this side of the fortress, as it were. Sketched Overheat. What? You can draw it? That's some true skill right there. We're gonna use Fly again, because we'll just be out of the way. Okay, yeah, that's what I figured. Sketch either learns a random move or the last move that was inflicted upon you. Doesn't seem like the best move, if I'm being honest, because typically, if you, like, usually a Pokemon doesn't know a move that it's weak to. Like, for instance, Metagross typically won't learn Overheat. He's not going to learn a Fire-type move, but he is going to be weak against it. Yeah, I think that's what it does. It just copies it. Kind of like Mirror Move, I think, where it just copies the last attack. Ugh. Either that or it's like a random attack selected from the list. It's not a move that I'm particularly familiar with. I don't see it that often. Magnitude! Good job, Blissey. That was unnecessary, Swalot. Fine, I should use Overheat. It really didn't do anything. Poison powder? Now that's just rude. That's just rude. Luckily, if I switch you, it'll cure the poison. Hello? Hello, hello, Jeff. Back with the Metagross here. Ugh. A fine day. Now, if I remember correctly, Steel type is completely resistant to Poison type moves. So I don't think the Swalot's gonna do much against this Metagross. You might just keep using this Acid Armor, though, which okay, good. Don't need your defense to be that high anyway. Okay, good. That's exactly what I wanted to see. Alright. There we go, Tiny Tank, level 31. 1-1. It's actually some nice stat gains for Blissey, considering all things. Wish the HP would have been 7 or 8, but minor details. Alright. Just do a little switcheroo here. I don't think using Meltrick on herself is gonna be successful. Yeah. so I can use it outside of battle to heal another Pokemon. Just trying to thread that needle there on this bridge. One tile space on a bicycle. A little bit hard to achieve. Yep, that's the battle order. So the Pokemon that's on the left here, that's always the first Pokemon that comes out. So that's why you see me keep switching out. Try to give everybody experience points. In a double battle, it's this top slot here. So essentially, the first two Pokemon. These will be the first two Pokemon in a battle. In a double battle, that will be out. Otherwise, every single time, it's just the Pokemon on the left. It's a nice little setup they have there. They didn't really keep that around for too long. Slightly unfortunate. But it worked well. It worked well for here. This is a nice way of letting you know of which Pokemon's definitely going to be out no matter what. Perish Song. Yes, unless if they have... There's an item you can give them here called the Experience Share, where they don't have to be in battle. Otherwise, you only get experience points if they participate in the battle. Later on, there's an item you can get, which you don't have to give to an item. You just turn it on or off, but it shares experience points with all the Pokemon. It's still better if they participate in the battle, but it's not super bad if they don't. It's honestly like the experience share in later generations was a really good move. You know, on the development side of things, because it enabled less grinding out for levels. Like even like really casual players, if they have the experience share on, could easily go through the game without needing to purposely level up their characters. Because you typically were basically at the level you needed to be if you just faced all the regular trainers. Whereas here in these early generations of Pokemon, I have to face all these trainers to get some sort of good amount of levels and experience points. And I still, at least in a normal game, I still have to go level up a little bit, especially when I'm using a fire Pokemon. That's just the sad situation I've learned over life, is I typically, every time I choose the fire Pokemon, I need a little bit of experience to make it useful. Or figure out which Pokemon I need early on instead. That works too. Okay, we're doing good here. But it best specify more work. Oh, true story there. True story there. Alright, Witch King. Yep, we'll do that. Get that all done. Bullet Seed, that's not gonna be useful. I'm flying. No, I'm Psychic and Dragon. I forget. You do fly, though. You fly through the air, but not a flying type. No one questions it. Alright, yep. That's me auto-cruising right there, just hitting B to check if he's leveled up. I can see he hasn't leveled up. Whoop, whoop. That was close. That was close. Can't knock over the microphone. Sorry if that was loud. It's a pure panic attack right there. Alright, now we shall use Armada Surf Attack. Brand new to Witch King. I have to get used to this new... That's good. That's good. I have to get used to this new setup of moves for the Witch King, because Flash was here, and then it was Thief and Dragon Claw. Lust of Purge is where it should be, but everything else is rearranged, so now I have to get used to this new setup. It's what happens when you delete a move. It just bumps it around, essentially. Because this is like move 1, move 2, move 3, move 4. And that's just That's just how it ends up being sometimes. Blastoise. Aha! We meet again, Blastoise. I see someone's been to the Safari Zone. I actually will use the last of my purges here. Use it all. Clamp. Please, sir. Please, sir. The actual secondary damage of Clamp is actually stronger than the move itself. That's one of those rare cases. Doesn't happen that often. There we go. Level 32. That's good because you ran out of your main attack. You need a, whoops, need a little bake break. And back we go to all the switching. See, there's a couple looking at the water here. Could be a double battle. We'll do a little quick save. Good, 11 hours and 5 minutes, making great time on our part here. Alright, up and around. If I win, I'm gonna propose to Gia. Well, prepare to be disappointed. Stu and Nick, oh no. This is actually even worse because you got a psychic Pokemon and a dark type Pokemon. That's actually, they actually work really well together. Alright, yeah, I'll do Icy Wind. I'll do Water Spout. I'm liking this. Good thing Kyorga went first with his Water Spout. This is worth... Your unknowns need to be worth more experience points, you two. Like, to be fair, experience points are split up. So normally the Umbreon is worth, like, you know, 1,010 points, I think. Something like that. But because it's being split up by between two Pokemon, they're only worth so much. But even so, it means that that unknown was worth like 400, maybe 500 points. Not sure on the exact math. Basically not good enough. Alright, wake up this Snorlax. He is sleepy. And we both don't need to be sleepy. Ooh, a Tyranitar. Hello there. Do I even have Pokeballs to capture you if I wanted to? Yes, I do. I have 4 Pokeballs, I have 1 Great Ball, and I have a Nest Ball. It's technically not weaker than me. I have tiny details. Icy Wind! Okay, good. Well, it's slower now. We're actually going to try to capture the Tyranitar. It may not work out well. We're going to lose this Galeo. It's going to happen. Alright, I'll try a... Oh no, it's Dark type. That's unfortunate. So Galeo didn't even get a second attack in. Okay. Use the next Pokemon. Yes, this gets tricky because at least we did slow its speed down. This is the good news. I'm actually going to send out Tiny Tank, see how much rollout damage it does to her. Spoiler alert, it's probably going to be bad. Just hoping she's got enough. Ooh, she does have Fly. I forgot. Yes. So the rollout will miss, causing the damage to reset for rollout. Rollout basically doubles its damage every time it hits, up to 5 times, and then it resets if it misses or gets all the way up. Special attack rose. Oh, became confused. Oh, I see. Flatter's kind of like Swagger, I think is the move, where it ups your normal attack. I'm actually okay with it. Like, because I'll just use Overheats. Or I'll just hurt myself in confusion here. That's fine, yep. Once we deal with this Tyranitar, I will call it a day here. I will call it. Just gonna see if I can even capture it. I'm not gonna be super disappointed if I don't capture it, I just want it. Okay, Sandstorm rages, buffeted by the Sandstorm, pow. Let's use a milk drink to heal the Tiny Tank. Oh, sir. More flattering going on? And they say flattery gets you nowhere. That does confuse me, so I mean... This Sandstorm, I think, doesn't let up either. I could be wrong about that. Yeah, no, I like Tyranitar. He's a very strong Pokemon, and it's a dark type, which means psychic types aren't a problem to work with. Like, if I had a Tyranitar for when I was doing the Omega hack, that would have been pretty nice. I haven't been paying attention, because I think I've just been keep getting hit by Confusion, but I haven't seen Magnitude do much damage. Certainly not when it's going to be 5. Yeah, and that's super effective too. That's the worst part. Ooh, Rock Blast is really strong against my Tiny Tank, because it's... Whew, Nelly. Oh, right, Sandstorm rages, so Tiny Tank is knocked out of the picture. Righto. I don't want to use... Like, I know Kyogre can finish this fight, but I don't want to, because Kyogre has nothing but incredibly strong moves. I might as well send out the Witch King. I might as well. I plan to heal up anyway, so it doesn't matter too much. I don't want to use Surf. It might be too much for being a rock type. Let's just try Dragon Claw. See where we get with that. Well, thank you. Yep. I wanted to try and catch it. I wanted to give it an honest shot, and that didn't happen. Well, go heal up then. I'm not sad and disappointed. I'm perfectly fine. Just, oh. Like, I just wanted it. Yeah. Like I said, defeating it wasn't going to be the problem. I was pretty confident I could easily handle it. It just went nope. Gave me a critical hit. And apparently Dragon Claw worked really well. So... that is that. But I will call it quits here. We made some good progress. We still have more fighting to go through, but we have made supremely pretty good progress. We got the badge number 4. We're working to get badge number 5. I do need to make a note to remember to go grab strength when I get back to Fuchsia City, because if I forget that, we're in trouble. Yep, thank you for dropping on by. I'll come back Thursday. I won't be here Wednesday, but Thursday I'll come back, and I'll let you know that I'll be doing that. But I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening, and as always, I'll let you know when I come back on. But just know Wednesday's a good day for you to relax and take care of all your things. Enjoy your days. And I will see you Thursday. Take care, everyone. Bada bing, bada boom.